Want to kick your AR-15 dry fire training up a notch? Then this review is for you. Hey everyone, Brian Kirby here with Take Aim TV. You know, a lot of us run into the same common issue when dry fire training with our AR-15s, and that's having to break away from the drill to pull the charging handle to reset our trigger. This is where the Blackbeard auto resetting trigger system for the AR-15 comes into play. This is a product made by Mantis. The device is battery operated and automatically resets your trigger. The install is super simple. First, you remove your charging handle and bolt, make sure the weapon is clear, then install the Blackbeard bolt carrier group and battery operated magazine. You will hear it kick on once it's installed. Now you can just shoot until you run that battery dead, which I'll tell you right now, it's gonna be a long time before you kill that battery. According to Mantis, it's around 100,000 shots you'd have to do before the battery is dead. And it is rechargeable. Now bust out your calculator and see what that would cost you in ammunition at the range. The system is extremely quick. You could do up to 10 shots per second. So not only does this system reset your trigger, but depending on the option, it will also project a laser onto your target. So in theory, you know where your shot would be hitting in real time. Now remember, at close distances, your point of aim and point of impact are going to vary. You can adjust the laser's point of impact slightly. Depending on your barrel length, the window of adjustment may be smaller or larger. Now, if you're training indoors and you have more room to get away from the target you're using, it will kind of mitigate this issue. Also, if you're using the Blackbeard system with the app of like Laser Academy that Mantis offers, you could adjust in the app where your point of impact is and it'll adjust it automatically for you. There's a few different options. You can get no laser, red laser, green laser, or IR. The prices vary depending on which model you pick. As I mentioned before, because of this laser, you can use this in conjunction with the Laser Academy app that Mantis offers. We did review the Laser Academy app in a different video, but for those of you who don't know, Laser Academy is a device where you use laser cartridges or the Blackbeard system. It projects the laser onto a paper target that's included, and your phone records the hits and gives you real-time results and feedback. There's also a plethora of built-in shooting drills that can become fun or useful for training. Now you can also use this system with the Mantis X. The Mantis X is a device that uses a bunch of cool technology inside that I really don't understand, but what it does is it gives you real-time feedback on your trigger press using, magic or whatever. So it can tell you if you're pressing your trigger too hard, if you're not holding the weapon properly. It gives you shot timers and speed, all that cool stuff. So you can use this in conjunction with the Mantis X if you own one. We did review that in another video, so check that out as well. One of the coolest things I find with this system is that you're still using your real rifle. You're using your actual trigger, so you're feeling how it's going to feel on the range minus the recoil. Another key benefit to this is that you're actually training in the place that most of us are most likely to use our AR-15, and that's home defense. So you can actually use your home and do drills and maybe set up targets throughout the house and think of situations where if you have to round corners, can you do so with your rifle, getting on target. This is where you could use your home as your training grounds, because this is honestly most likely where most of us will use our rifles in home defense. This is also a great tool for working transitions as well. So let's talk about what this device can't do. So unfortunately, because of the battery, you cannot practice reloads. That's kind of one of the things I concentrate a lot on at home, is because it's obviously much cheaper to dry fire train when you're doing your reloads, because ammo is a fortune. And the fact that you can't do that kind of stinks. So I don't know if they could develop some form of technology that could store the battery in here. Maybe not as large of a battery that maybe have to be recharged more often. But if they could somehow cram the battery inside the bolt carrier group so you can keep the magazine well empty, that would be awesome. I'm also not an engineer, so I don't know if that's even physically possible, but that would be a cool upgrade. I'd love to see it in a future edition of this product. All in all, I think this is a great tool for folks who dry fire regularly. And always remember, slow down. It can reset very quickly, but guess what? In real life, you're managing recoil after each shot. So, think of that when you're training. Don't just keep pressing that trigger as fast as you can go just because the system can go that fast. I think you should really slow down and make sure you're settling your sights down and making accurate shots and making them count. Because once you go to the range and do live fire practice, you may come unwound if the fact that you're going insanely fast just because you thought you could with a laser cartridge. This is also a great tool for teaching new shooters fundamentals before tackling live fire. It's not scary at all. There's no recoil. There's no explosion going on near someone's face that may be intimidating to new shooters. So this is something good if you're trying to teach somebody what it's like to shoot an AR-15. You know, teach them with this first and then bring them over to the range and try live fire. So tell me in the comments below, is this something you would use for dry fire practice? If you're looking for more information on this product or you want to buy it, please click the link in the description or in the comments below. Hey everyone, I appreciate you watching so much. Please subscribe to our YouTube channel and Carbon TV. That's where you can find all our episodes, and like our Facebook page and follow us on Instagram. Remember, stay aware, carry often, and I'll see you next time.